Hey everyone, it's me, Yana. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I make lifestyle videos and occasional vlogs, so if that is content that you're interested in, definitely go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I will be doing a things I wish that I knew before college video. I know it's back to school season and a lot of you are going into college for your first time. Without any further ado, let's get on into the video. So the first thing that I wish I knew before I started college is how important it is to get involved freshman year. So freshman year, I was like a little shy. Well, I'm always like a quieter person, and I guess it was just like I was like overwhelmed with like my classes and figuring things out. I was a youth leader at a church and I also worked a part-time job, so I was just figuring out how to balance all that. So I kind of pushed like getting involved in clubs and stuff on the back burner just because I wanted to get like settled in and figure out how to time manage, which is a good thing to do, but at the same time, getting connected your freshman year is so important. And I didn't start being in an extracurricular club until sophomore year, but I definitely wish I got started sooner because I could have connected with more people, and I didn't start to get connected with the people in that club until it was like not too late, but until like a lot of them graduated last semester, so I didn't get to know them for as long as I would have liked to build like a closer relationship and just things of that nature, because college does go by so fast. So definitely join a club or some sort of thing freshman year as early as you can. Try a couple of them out. I definitely wish I would have tried like more out, but I was just like overwhelmed. And also like I would say just stick to one or two, especially if you're doing like a sport that's like a huge thing and that will take up so much of your time. So if you're already doing like a sport or something, don't feel so much pressure. But if you are just going into freshman year, I definitely recommend checking out clubs and joining as soon as you possibly can. Another thing I wish I knew before college is that the work is hard. You will have periods where you feel overwhelmed. That's just inevitable. It doesn't matter if you're like the best student. It doesn't matter if you're the best at time management. There will be times when you will feel really overwhelmed and you need to know how to deal with it. And I was like just hit with it and I didn't know how to deal with it. Like I did everything right. I ended up getting all A's my first semester of college, but that came with a lot of breakdowns of being just overwhelmed, not knowing what to do, and you will have to stay up and study and you will feel like a lot of pressure, especially during finals week. But I just wish someone would have told me like it's okay to feel overwhelmed. You're not weird, you're not weak, you're not dumb. Like it is okay to feel overwhelmed. Everybody feels overwhelmed, especially when you first start college. And you know what, even not even when you feel like still start, I feel like it is what it is. You will feel overwhelmed in college and that is okay, and you just have to push through it. Let yourself cry or break down, let yourself rant and vent to a friend. I know it can be annoying, but you just gotta like deal with it right then and there. Another thing I wish someone would have told me before college is doesn't get easier year by year. It gets harder, but it also gets better. That is the thing. Like it did get harder. Like academics do get harder every single year. I definitely have found that out. The workload, everything just gets harder, but it also gets so much better. I just love college and I can't believe I'm going into my senior year. I'm gonna miss it so much, but it does get harder every year, but it does get better like I just said. And you do like learn so much valuable information, and even if it is hard, I encourage you to just enjoy it, because you're not going to be in college for that long. It'll fly by, trust me, it'll go by so fast. So just, even if you hate homework, if you're in class and you're like, this is so much, just do your best to just breathe, take a step back, think about why you're here, think about what you're learning, where you want to be, and just make the best of it. Another thing I wish I knew before college was how important professor relationships and going to professors' office hours are. So I have built a lot of close relationships with my professors because they're amazing and wonderful and I love them. But I wish that I would have started going to their office hours and getting help earlier on. I didn't go to my first office hour till like spring of sophomore year, and I know for a fact I needed help before then. And it's not even just about like getting help, but just about talking to your professors, letting them know that you care and you're interested, because they will in turn like be there for you and help you out with your grade. They'll be more likely to round you up if they know that you care and that you're showing up. And also just talk to them. They're really amazing people and they have so many connections, and they can get you connected with internships, with future jobs, with other professors, with other people in the community. So definitely go to your professor's office hours early on, build those relationships, build those connections. Trust me, it is super important. And I know it feels weird, like it feels like a waste of time, like why do I need to go to my professors? I have all this other stuff going on. But just go. You don't have to go to every single professor's office hours, but maybe pick a few that you feel connected with, or who are teaching like your major or something like that, and make an effort to just get to know them, show up. And if you are struggling and if you do need help, like, which it happens, I needed help in my cognitive neuroscience class because it was hard, and honestly going to my professor's office hours, like, it just made the world of a difference and really helped me. And I got an A on the next test, so I went from getting like basically a D on the first test to an A on the second test. Another thing that I wish I knew before college is that it is okay to try new things in college, but it's also okay to say no and to put up your own personal boundaries, because parties are real. You know, obviously all the wild stuff that goes on into college is real, but if you feel like that's not your thing, that you don't like that, don't feel the pressure to be like those people. Honestly, at least at my college, I don't go to a big party school anyway, but in my college, like, the people just like don't care if you like parties or if you don't. Like, you can find other ways to hang out with people. You can grab dinner with them, you can do something fun, like you can go downtown in the city and explore, you can go on Target runs. Like, there are so many different ways to connect with people besides partying, so don't feel like you have to go out all the time to connect with people. If that's your thing, then do it. Just be careful, but also just know that you don't have to do all of that to fit in, because honestly in college it's not like high school at all. Everyone, I mean, sure, there are those people who still act like they're in high school, but it's really rare. Most people are really accepting and kind and nice, and they just want to get to know you. And yeah, like, you're all new, especially if you're a freshman, and everyone just wants friends and community. So definitely, like, just be yourself and don't let like peer pressure influence you. Because, like, let's say that partying is like not your thing, right? And then you decide to go to all these parties because you want friends so bad, and you become friends with like the party people or like the drug crowd or like, I don't know, whatever it may be, and you don't feel genuine to yourself because you don't even like doing this in the first place, but you've made these friends who like doing this stuff, so you're always doing things that you don't feel comfortable with and you're not being true to you. So definitely take that into mind. And if you do become friends with party people, just be like, hey, like, parties are not really my thing, do you want to hang out like a different way? Like, you can have all kinds of friends. Like, it's not like cliques. You can be friends with literally anyone and get to know everyone. Like, that's the beauty of college, is you have opportunity to meet new people. So definitely stay true to yourself and don't feel like you have to do anything outside of like your own personal boundaries to fit in, because college isn't really about fitting in. Like, everyone's doing their own thing, everyone's just trying to find themselves and reinvent themselves and all this other stuff. So definitely take advantage of that and stay true to your own self. Alright, you guys, so those are all the things that I wish I knew before starting college that I wanted to share with you. Let me know which one resonated with you the most, or just any advice that you have for other people in college, or any questions you may have. Leave them down below in the comments. I would love to see them and connect with you guys. And thank you all for your love and support, and I will catch you all in my next video. Bye, guys.